This is the Basel Contact Group on plastic waste. They've been working a lot of extra sessions and a lot of late nights, but I really hope they get this pushed over the line by tomorrow, because if so, this will be the world's first legally binding agreement on plastic waste, agreed by 187 parties with global reach. So let's wish them some luck. Well, Juan, you are the chair of the Basel ICC, and the two main elements are implementation and compliance. Can you just explain how that works?
Sure. So basically, as you said, we have these two mandates on the general implementation side of our work. What we do is we strive to decode the provisions of the convention. So basically, we provide guidance for the parties to better understand how to implement on the ground what the convention says, what's legally binding.
How does the compliance actually come through?
Well, I mean, there are very different ways in which it comes through. Basically, we have different triggers or mechanisms in which we start working with the parties. One of the most interesting examples that I can provide you is that we have a couple of parties that which work within my past terms. And so they started with a third-party trigger, but they really understood the work through working with us through their plan, and once they wrapped up those elements, they actually self-triggered. So they voluntarily indicated they had additional places where they wanted to work, and they started a new plan with the couple.
This sounds ideal because you've got something that works, you've got a great record of achievement with it, and it also means that you can set the bar and encourage the other conventions to do likewise. And of course, they'll be chasing you. As they develop theirs, they'll be pushing you for even better standards, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and it's always great to do that. And there's even work that we can do even broader through the MEAs, the multilateral environmental agreements. So.
And this answers so many questions, because those of us who aren't chemical engineers or legal experts or politicians, we always want to know, don't we, where does all this lead? Does this lead to compliance? Does this lead to investigations? Does this lead to enforceable environmental law? And so by looking at your work, we go, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, indeed. And that's one of the main reasons why parties actually are signatories first and then parties to the convention. It's a country decision, it's sovereignty, where they decide and agree on specific provisions and to globally have an agreement and understanding in how to deal with environmental elements.
Well, great stuff. Music to our ears, and once again a terrific example of leadership here at BRS at the COPs.